Wade Gerstner back with you as the Beloit Trojans start off district play with a win on the road at Schaefer Field in Russell. The final score, Beloit 38, Russell 22, joined by the head coach of the Beloit Trojans, Brad Gober. And Coach, a game where you could have easily blown out Russell. It looked like you might early, 12-0. They get a kick return for a score. But you guys stick with it and then eventually get a couple of key pass plays to put the game away in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we've been working on some of that stuff. And, the reality is we got, new quarterbacks, some guys in different spots up front on the old line, and we were without Maddox there for a few weeks, and so the passing game kind of had to take a back seat a little bit. But we're starting to get there, and he had some really good throws, and it's frustrating that we couldn't find a way to get some of those 2-point conversions because points matter at this point with seedings and stuff. But proud of our kids. We really dominated this game. You take away the kick return and you take away one big pass play for them. It's it's not close, but give Russell credit. The coach done a good job over there, and those kids didn't fight or didn't quit at all, which is different from previous Russell squads, and he's done a really good job there. So they're a good team, and we just got to continue to get better.
Logan Erisman, another big game tonight. Had him over 300 yards rushing tonight in some big plays. A 56-yard touchdown run. He had a 47-yard touchdown run. Another 56-yarder set you up on a score. Another 30-yarder set you up on a score. Had a 40-yarder there late in the game. And then Benson was a workhorse. He had 32 carries for 160. But I want to talk about Jennings, J.J. Sloan, because he had to move him to fullback with Dunnigan being done for the season with the injury, and we wish him well and a speedy recovery. But we talked about in football, and it's unfortunate when somebody gets hurt, but it gives opportunity for somebody else. How did you feel that J.J. played and how your running game worked tonight, having somebody different back there?
Yeah, no, JJ did a good job. Last week he missed some blocks there in the first half, but or in the second half when Demetrius got hurt. But he came to practice all week and continued to get better. And he had a really good game. He has really good kick-out blocks. And the fullback position in our offense is an extremely important position. And for a sophomore to come in and be able to do that, is very, very impressive. So very, very proud of him. And he had to step in on defense too and play. And so he's got to improve there, and we got to improve and get off blocks a little bit with some of the screen game they had. But very, very proud of our kids.
And the defense, a couple of big plays you allowed, but for the most part, the defense, it's kind of a different animal you had to face tonight, a team that really doesn't run the ball very much.
Yeah, they couldn't really run the ball against us to start. Just our defensive line's really good, and when you got someone like Grady Seifert in the inside, it makes things tough to run the ball inside. But they got us a little bit there with some Q run game they hadn't really shown as far as him keeping it early, and then hit us on a couple of big pass plays. But outside of that, I thought we did a pretty good job corralling some of the things they were doing.
And then special teams, I know that's something that you guys work on, a block punt tonight, and then the kick return for a touchdown. You gave one up late last week to Republic County. I know it's something else you'll work on this week.
Yeah, last year we were so good on special teams, and this year we've struggled a little bit, and so it'll definitely be an emphasis this week at practice, a little bit longer emphasis.
Well, when we talked about the first 3 weeks, they're kind of litmus tests, but this is the real test. You start district play, and it's always good to start district play with a win. Your thoughts going into Phillipsburg next week?
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. We're getting better every single week. Told the guys, just stay the course, and that's what we do. And again, kind of like last year, but the two teams we lost to start the year are 8-0 now. They're undefeated, both those teams, and so we started with a tough schedule again. Back-to-back games, but we got better, and really excited for the future of this season.
Coach, congrats on the win. We'll see you at home next week against Phillipsburg.
Sounds good. Thanks.